Alright, living boys, I'm going to show you the squishy killer bruiser build for top lane. Now, I am against Gwen, one of the most OP champs in the game, and this guy is GM icon, which is kind of crazy work. I'm on my mid lane account, which is roughly sitting at about Emerald right now. So we got some work to be done here. But yeah, basically it's just dropping the Black Cleaver instead of putting that second. What we do is put it third, and then go for Sundered Sky second, and it's just a kind of more aggressive way to play if you don't need the armor early, or the armor pen early. So obviously if you have Black Cleaver, you're trying to kill really fast. This guy is just dead, right? If he steps up any bit further, he would die, but I think he knows it. Let as many minions die as possible. That's it. A little bit of a speech impediment, if you will. It's called playing Briar. He does that, that's okay. We're actually going to exhaust him to keep him from going too far. Ooh, level up your E and then use it to keep yourself from going too far under turret. That's good. He will TP back, but you can get your wave in, and life will be pretty good here. So, there you go. Now, I'm doing the BTA build. You saw that video. This is basically just going double combat sum into bad matchups, because Briar really has no way to get out of, like, terrible circumstances like other champs. So yeah, that's it. Briar, when she's in terrible matchups, you just kind of have to sit there and wait for ganks. And I just don't think that's a viable strategy for a solo queue top laner or mid laner even so. So I advise this plan to just go double combat sum and start trying to win these matchups. Sure, it might be labeled cheese, but in a world of cheddar, you know what I'm saying? No, not gonna spit there, but the reality is that, like, just playing to scale doesn't always work in solo queue, so I often don't want to do it as much. When he goes to Q, I'm definitely gonna E. And the idea, so here's the runes, by the way. They're standard from BTA build if you've seen that. Oh, is there a 2v2 here that I don't know about? This guy doesn't have W or Flash, so he is dead. I don't know what we're doing here. This is a very random fight. I really can't play that. I need to play my wave here. Good. Nice. Another kill. I mean, if Gwen wants to step up and die, that's chill. Ah. My jungler is a very active guy. I like where his heart's at. The reality is that his champion might not be in the right spot, but he's making it work. Luckily, this is buying time for my summoner spells. That's the most important part of this build, so good. But yeah, with BTA build, I was going Eclipse Sundered Sky, trying to snowball really hard with that. I realized you can just take these sums and the idea behind them and send that straight to this Titanic Sundered Sky build, and you get a sweet solo queue build that can run into any champion. You could do this into any matchup, and, well, I recommend you do so, because I wouldn't be doing it if I wouldn't tell you to, you know? Now, I do think Tiamat is pretty good in lane. The biggest problem with Tiamat, though, is just the fact that you can't ever hold a freeze because your Tiamat, for you, those of you that don't know, attacks deal AoE damage. So you can't hold a freeze because you'll start pushing your wave too fast. So grabbing Tunneler is pretty good here. I will say MMR is matchmaking rating, and that's like the hidden number to devise like what lobbies you get, and your visible rank is the rank that you guys see. The fact that this guy is the GM icon, and my account right now, this account's like Plat 3 with Emerald MMR, so you truly can't get away from Smurfs, or however this happens. Getting pivot into his range to get him to use Q. Nice, that's really good. I actually want to chunk him in front of my turret here, so I'm going to go for a pretty short trade, just to get his bone plating and chunk him a little bit, because we have Ignite to win the fight. Bars, once again. Juke out of the true damage portion of that. We can likely start playing this fight here. I could actually go level up timer for level 6 here on him, but... Oh, he did not juke into that. He doesn't even know that I have full vision of him there, which is actually crazy. Pray! Nice. Most important part there is don't W straight. You don't W straight line towards him at least make him work for the Q, because remember, Gwen's middle of their Q, the scissor spell, is true damage, and the rest of it's magic damage. So if you don't want to take as much damage, go ahead and let your magic resist do the work, reduce that spell by 30%. The jungler's here again? Yep. Luckily I'm leaving, so it's fine. That fight would have likely not been as close had I gone Tiamat there. The extra damage would have most likely added up. The biggest thing that's working in my favor is when you go double combat zone. Yeah. Likely your first 3 levels, you're going to use them and kill the enemy laner. That's good. What you can end up doing with that first kill, though, is to desync them. So now you can see I have exhaust right now. He's not allowed to play this pink ward. So auto Q auto this. My wave does go in, which sucks, but we are able to get one of his wards. That's good. And now getting that, we might be able to sneak this bush. He might not know I'm in here. We just need to grab his bone plating for free, like that. You can go ahead and fight me if you want to, brother. Even without Neferi, how incredibly unfair was this fight? I could have exhausted any time. So, that fight was not fair. And I didn't even exhaust, right? So again, this is like my way to beat these OP matchups right now, because there's a ton of them, man. Gwen is a really good champ, and he's staying too. Yeah, you're in the wall. I get level 8. He has no ultimate. Did I just play this? How funny would this be, though? Oh shoot, he just got ultimate off that minion. My life is so sad sometimes. Okay, that's what I get for trying to be funny. I see a Nasus holding up the cane, recalling. I shoot ult, he gets level 6, uses it. So good on him to level it up and notice the situation there. But that was kind of just flat out unlucky. Like, what am I supposed to cancel it? Let Briar cancel the R, man. Now, a lot of people do talk about, like, hey, look, what do you think you could do to change Briar to be better in high elo? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want to take what I have and make it work, right? Get there. What change would I make? I don't know. Maybe make tap E, right, not fully charged, have a different effect and make that effect worth it. I think we've tilted him. Now, I'm not going to act like I know this guy's whole life, but I can say often when you're a higher ranked player in a lower ranked lobby and people are making mistakes, it takes, like, you have to be a specific type of person to be able to accept that, hey, these players are still learning. I too am still learning lane stuff. My top lane is only Diamond 2 right now. My mid lane's only Plat 3, so I know I'm between, maybe let's say I'm an Emerald laner by fact. Maybe I'm actually better than that, but I've only proven up to about an average of Emerald. Sure, I got Diamond with 60% win rate and so on, but I mean, I can't say, yeah, I'm this rank because I decided it. Nah, man, put the results in the bag. Maybe there's an ult here. Do you have ult? Is there a camp? So this is what you want to do the moment that you start hard winning top lane like this. Start taking it to their jungler too. It'd be best if you could get their camp and the wave without missing it. As you can see right now, I'm going to miss that timing most likely. Just kidding. Perfect timing. That's why I'm the Briar guy, I guess. And now you've taken, top lane gap into a jungle diff. Maybe we even take this to mid lane too. You can definitely do that. I'm about to get level 10 if anyone else gets a rose, so that's pretty good. Please report Gwen and Nasus. What did Nasus do? He's just a jungler existing. Me when my jungler exists? I hate that guy. Ooh, use the exhaust. Look, he did not expect double combat zone. Huge play. Nice. Now this way, because my minions hit their turret, it's going to bounce back to us, so I can actually take this recall. It seems like we made them a bit mad, so we don't get to see the other end of this build, but I mean, we might. Some people just type. I will say it's 1 a.m. right now, so I'm playing Demon Hours, so people's ability to This guy is Master's icon. Guys, I'm trying to... This account is Plat 3, and my MMR already has these players, man. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It is what it is. League can be fun. That's where we're at. Sorry, bro. Nothing personal, but you're not allowed on this screen. Duke to the right? No. My bad. My bad. Oh. Well, we found where she is. Oh! Get my one. She has exhaust too. I guess I didn't see it coming. Okay. You got me. Oh, that's their support. Hey, we killed Nasus, though. Nice. Huge. I do think BTA build is very OP in solo queue. Because, like, no one actually punishes you for not having TP if you're winning side lane. Like, because League plays in such a way that, like, oh, my top laner's losing, I hate him, right? Oh my god, I hate this guy. You know, sometimes just winning lane is good. Because, like, how many games are going to go to the fact that this guy continues to play and then forces me into bad situations with TP? Well, as you can see, it's not happening right now. And it doesn't happen very often. You guys play these games, you guys know. People tilt 24/7. On the plus side, I think we can get a little crazy, force this game to at least be enjoyable for us, start learning something. So I'm going to try and get better with my wall hops. And maybe even some ult angles, too. In this turret, we already got feats of strength is good. There's a ton of argument about, like, are feats of strength even a good thing in the game? And are the amount of objectives good? I currently think that a lot of objectives are good because, as a jungler, it allows me to, like, show my skill off a lot more by my decision making of what objectives my team is going to play and so on. I actually kind of love that. Is it good for pro play? Probably not, because the team that's winning wins harder, and that's just flat out. But I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. I think I'd like it. On the plus side, trying to get us out of this again, just showing you basic what's it called, basic Briar split pushing things where auto Q, auto Titanic to get turrets faster. Yeah, I feel sorry for Corky. Long day of work into this. Life truly is testing, bro. I'm in there. I'm gonna get Ash arrowed or exhausted. It is what it is. Sometimes I be like that is an understatement. It be like that very often. Can I do a turret bite to save my life here? Let's see. Nice. So again, right click W1, W2 while other enemy things are near. And you can get a turret bite. And right there, all it does is basically just kills the turret a little bit faster, which allows me to continue push and get a little bit further. Stuff like this adds up, and you don't want to be the person that loses a game because they don't know how to turret bite. Chill on me, bro. I'm trying to do us all a favor. Nice, GG. Well, there you go. I guess we're going to game 2. If I get another top lane game, again, I'm queuing mid, but just what it's given me. I think for sure this Gwen is reportable for that. That was not okay what he did. Plat 2 though. Let's go. Go ahead. All right, good. Right, as you can see, right, queuing mid. But there we go. Okay, we got a second game. We're trying it again. We're actually doing, again, like we said, Swishy, Killer Bruiser. Again, it's just swapping Blood Cleaver for Sunder Sky. Like it's nothing. They have a very aggressive Hecarim now, I'm saying. And where it gets Riven. You can beat Riven level 1, but you have to use both sums, and that's kind of what gets scary. But as long as we don't go too far into turret, I think we'll be just fine. Again, I don't even like playing this bush. The idea is that if I like see them walking up to this bush, I'd actually pivot to this one. Because if you start a fight here, they can run under, right? If you start a fight here, you can't go under turret there. So that's the idea. That's what we're going to do. So again, we kept vision of that bush, and we can actually still mostly see it. So as you can see, and now we can look for the fight. We got our reward already. That's good. If Riven were to try to queue through and start trying to do the thing, we would have something to say about that. Might look for a Q3 here. I'm going to slide back on that. Any damage I get on this trade is good. She obviously can't trade too much, given that that she used her Q. So she does have flash this time, and I think she's actually up on minion experience, but if I can sneak level 2, I can engage really hard. So she might try and flash under turret here. We'll see. Nice, good. And again, it's all about your spacing and when you decide to click the W key, man. Now, I want to stay stepped up here. This is a bait recall, by the way. She's not taking this. She's not taking this. Been here before. He is still looking to flash me under turret, it seems like. Now we have level 3, so we can just do this. Flash the wave real quick, and we might be able to get this one under. Again, our summoner spells are shorter cooldown, right? So we're living the dream. She ignited on mine. That's cool. We get them at the same time. I'm up health. I can play lane most of this. The only thing we really have to worry about is Hecarim gank, which that would suck, right? I don't think we have anything to say about that. But we're playing this perfectly when you realize that you can't play the Riven matchup as Briar without these summoner spells. Riven demolishes your champ. And again, I don't know how much she's willing to go behind, but these summoners are got me 13 farm up, and we're chilling. She's standing there. She's like lane locked effectively, where she doesn't want to miss minions so bad that she's actually letting me get a free. So I'm not even going to kill that minion. I'm going to let that one just continue to do damage, because this wave will come back to me, and she has to fight me at some point. The more she gives me in terms of CS difference will make my next fight even better. Oh my god, we might be cooked here. Huh? I did not take my finger off E, by the way. I can't kill him, but one more auto would have been sweet. My wave's still good. I'm not really mad about that. Our driver just got caught. No big deal. I do think when you go this build, though, you definitely want to build damage ASAP. We did get Riven's flash, so life is kind of beautiful. And we're up so much farm. This is great. If we killed Hecarim, that would have been crazy. If my E didn't bug, which it 100% bugged. I'm not taking... Oh, Logan, I think, you know what? You might have let your finger off E. My brother in Christ, I'm the one holding the key. I know I didn't. We do have Silas versus Kassadin. Kassadin, namely one of the champions that will never do anything until level 6. And even at level 6, probably won't do anything until level 16. So... Silas getting prio and walking there is him just playing his matchup correctly. Now we can actually pivot our wave like this. Maybe even just knocking it back a little bit is pretty good. I have to not get punished on my on not having my E right now, but I'm kind of liking the wave state. I think it was worth it. Who's with me? Now she used Q and E here, and she might have W, but not too mad. We get good damage. Yeah. Well, that's her ignite. Now see if you can actually sneak into the bush here. This is really sneaky. Nice. And if she uses any spells on this wave, we might have enough damage to take this over. She is up because of the... There you go. She has WE, which is fine. I get this W2. Ooh, outranged. This can be the problem with the Riven matchup. Man, like I told you, this stuff is not free. We are up still a ton, so I'm not too worried about it, but... How crazy can this exhaust get is the real question. Okay. No way you guys are serious. They might have this, but we'll see. I think I like my odds a little bit. Okay. That's one way to do it. You go ahead and take that recall. Alright. And you want to turn 20 CS and 25? Cool with me, brother. It is realistic to think that she's trying to, or we're going to prioritize a recall here. But we can try and do this. Make sure that he can't get this grub. I need to get my recall ASAP, though. This is not that good because Ribbon clears wave quick. But I think we're doing just fine. Bam, bam, bam. Because look, man, she's going to obliterate this wave upon decision. Luckily, I don't know, man. We're doing good. I'm not really mad at this at all. We're up about 400 gold of stats here and the activation of Tiamat. So we're doing pretty good. We've spent 1,900 gold, basically. She spent 1,000. Doran's Blade just canceled out, so we're up about 900 gold there. That's pretty sweet. She was likely taking that recall because she didn't want to fight without her flash, which is understandable. You know, especially when you're already behind. I did lose a cannon, but I got boots too, so right, or boots also, so she can't just do that runaway stuff as easy anymore. That E was likely not worth it, but I already started it. It is what it is. I can go hit the fruits though. Whenever you have tons of top prio like that, like this rather, it's very important to take that prio into their jungle and start trying to identify where their jungler's at. So if jungle comes topside blue, we'll know it. Doing good. We both have the same ignite cooldown. I kind of like the way she's playing this. I'm not for sure if their team is walking. Okay. Never mind. I am for sure that their team is coming. Really? Another reset? Okay. This guy is very interesting. I think there's a lot of thought behind what he's doing, which is what I appreciate. I don't know how much of that thought is actually rewarded by good things happening to him in game, but so I just did something sweet in the matchup. If you go and watch that, I actually early W2 there because I've noticed that he's not actually taking damage fights against me. All he's doing is calling his jungler. So with that in mind, I'm going to start W2ing. I'm going to W1, Q, W2. And the idea is that you can get your damage before her shield. So something like this. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, brother. Now we just got to watch that guy. It is what it is. That's the point of the build, brother man. If Hecarim were to come here, I would immediately disintegrate, right? But it's bad for my wave for me to leave, but I think this is one of these times you just gotta, man, you gotta put your right foot first here. If my wave walks into the turret, though, we're blessed. Nice. Oh, you were just not ready for it, bro. Did you see that E? Have you seen the clip of Faker, like, dodging a spear that came out of fog? That is effectively what I just did, by the way. That was very sick. Ah, man. Oh, you're hyping yourself up. In 2025, you can't be proud. Can't be proud in 2025. Heard that. Nice. Again, cloth armor, by the way, is huge. Huge in times like this. So again, our farm kind of diminished, but we're up a lot of experience for sure. And again, we're 3 kills to none. So definitely liking where we're at. We have red buff right now, so our trade gets even crazier. I think I'm going to start pushing just to force her back to lane. I want to keep my eye on where she goes. And you can't do that if you hold a freeze, right? Then she's free to go wherever she wants. Take a recall for an item, maybe? Maybe a big component? He's going to hit me with spells here, mostly just because it's also hitting the cannon. I got the plate. Sure. I do have full Titanic, which could be really sweet to get, but fortunately right now, I just can't. You don't ever want to leave minions just standing doing nothing. This wave is pushing to me, but because I have Tiamat, it's going to push back to her. Again, early W2 there, you'll see. The trades aren't even close. If my team wanted to dive, we definitely could. You gotta be careful of Tiamat proccing you damage on enemies so that you go into turret. Oh, she didn't make me use E there by not walking close enough. Oh, silence. Found her. Oh, kind of on your head, huh? I have a cannon wave. I usually like to recall on these because I have an extra minion that will take forever to die under the turret. So the idea here is that you grab this. You take the recall on the cannon because the turret's going to focus melee, then go to the cannon. So as I'm running there, right? Which, by the way, let me get a little bit closer. You're good, brother. Okay. I was going to type I can handle this because likely he's going to just take a damage gank and then not be able to kill her unless she fights. But if he does it, good for him. Okay. Good job. Nice. I didn't expect... you can go to drag, bro. I don't want you to waste your time. I can handle this, man. I got Titanic now. My wave clear is not that bad. Either way, his heart's in the right place. I don't care. I like to throw comments like that because people can learn from them. Like, if you're the jungler there, you just learned something, right? You didn't have to help someone with Titanic push. Our AD was gone for a while, I think. Oh, he's not talking about they were AFK. He's saying that he was gone from bot a while he was roaming. I was about to say, I was like, he's literally the same level. He's up farm. He's up farm after disconnecting or leaving. Jeez, man, he's a goat. Now I like to use this little vision clip right here. If she shows, you just hop through. Take a fast combo before she W's. Again, Briar from ahead can be so not interactive. Because, hey, man, you shouldn't have, that's bounced. Yeah, you shouldn't have let me, step the lane how I did. Try to do the Dragon Breath for extra passive auto, or passive damage proc. Hopefully that does kill, but if not, it's chill. We take the whole turret here. Riven's usually walk to, like, middle of the wave here, so I can just shoot it down the middle. W out, and then that way you'll run back under turret as the time it's free to kill those minions. So you should let the tower kill all of these minions because now someone can come rotate and you know, catch this wave and get the experience. I'm for sure I can get this wave under tier 2, so that's why I don't just let the minions die here. So now this is good. If someone isn't able to grab that, that's even better. This is a bit greedy. I don't think you should always go for this, but in this current game, we're looking pretty good. Oh, we don't have much time left, boys. I'm not going to lie. I think we got it, though. You target the blue, so I can't run to Hecarim if time came. If Hecarim walks up and then walks to this bush, it'll be good for us, but Riven's close enough that this will be a 2v1. Like, stand at the top here so we can E him down. He actually doesn't have his E now, so he has to ult this. Oh, I actually need to exhaust because he's going to get phase rush, and then I got to try and chase him following. Phase rush will tear you up, man. You got to be very careful of that. Nice. Luckily, he didn't have ult. The tabby's cranked for him, by the way, so I need to get my second item ASAP. Oop. Yes! Briar's OP. Seems like Riven took a roam and died for it. If I get their Gromp here, I can get 2,700 for my item. That would be good. And done. Well, people can't say it's a bait YouTube video anymore. Once I buy the second item, we're there. We've done it. Done. YouTube video over. Now you guys get to see what it actually is supposed to do. So this whole video till 15 minutes has just been, hey guys, I'm cranking 90s on top lane with my favorite top lane build. Now you guys get to see. Here's the reality. Here's the payoff of cranking top lane. Oh, big payoff if I hit. Straight down the middle type stuff. You know what I do? I tried to walk closer to maybe bait him to... okay. You're just taking farm? What's going on, brother? No love? Oh, I'm cooked. Just kidding. Sundered Sky proc. Go pretty good. Auto, Q, auto, Titanic, Ignite. Oh my god, another E, bro. This stuff hurts. Oh. Titanic. Nice. Give me the heal. WW2. Oh. Okay, you see the point of it, though. Right there. You already saw it. And that's with no exhaust, no ult. How much did Sundered Sky? Come on. Come the like, dude. Come on. Look at that damage, man. And that situation was terrible for us. You can kind of cook. Nice. I have 2,800 health. I took 7,800. Look at this, bro. Man, y'all don't know. I be trying to tell y'all, y'all not listening. Oh. Okay, but what's with top laners right now? Both top lane games in a row, we made them AFK. I don't even know. I want to call this video like, you know, again, this squishy killer bruiser build, because I do this on stream all the time. I was like, well, let me bring it to YouTube, show some cool stuff off. And then both times that I've done it, we make enemy team quit. What's going on? I'm like, sure, this game is like likely cooked for them, but it's not even that bad. I mean, it's bad. It's not like, it's not unplayable. They can definitely win with their comp. Alright, brother, let's see the one here. Their whole team about to beeline at me here in typical top lane fashion. Greed for it, bro. Had to hop out of that. Tyler's likely flying over the wall soon. Go for the fear. Oh, look at the healing. He won't even throw it. GG. Whatever. Wait. 1,700 first fight, 1,200 the next. I don't know what else to tell you guys. And like the thing about this is actually my mid lane account. Every time we get filled top lane, I'm like, bet I already know what build I'm doing, and then I do it, and that's it. Yeah. So there you go. There's the build. If that's not enough to sell you, I don't know what to tell you. This account is Emerald 4 in basically diamond lobbies. I can actually check the tier average just for people. There's a lot of doomers on YouTube, so sometimes you got to keep them. So I mean, like, just to pull it up, right? Borker Titanic. Last lobby was Diamond 4. Let's see what this lobby was. But either way, yeah, I mean, both games we only really get to show like top lane. Oh, okay, there you go. Again, right? Diamond 4 tier lobby. Again, same stuff. Yeah, I mean, you only got to see it 2 times by the end of it, but that's the idea. Again, just put Black Cleaver third. Black Cleaver is good for team fighting. Well, Sundered Sky is better for skirmishing. Effectively, they're both what you want together, and that's the point of the video. So I hope you enjoyed. But yeah, that was awesome. Again, we made 2 people rage quit in Diamond for this. Like, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, our damage doesn't lie, right? We're up 4,000 gold. Most damage taken. Runes, standard stuff. Revitalize is so slept on. So thank you for watching. Have a good one.